I think that all the candidates that are currently in the field, I don't completely support any of them. Definitely not John McCain. He wants to stay in Iraq for 100 years, and though I admire him for what he's done and for his positions on a couple issues such as torture and immigration, I think it's really good that John McCain's resisted the huge nativist tide that has taken all the other Republican candidates. As far as Hillary Clinton and Obama, both of their positions on many issues I really don't agree with. All of our leaders have been white men, and people see that. When you have leaders in the rest of the world, India with a female prime minister, and you see the U.S., the leader of freedom and democracy, just white man after white man, that sends one kind of message, where we preach diversity and tolerance, we've been ruled by the same people, knowing where countries are, who their presidents or prime ministers are, and just some kind of general knowledge about the world that I feel is lacking, not only in this administration, but in so many people around the country who don't know anything about geography, who can't find Iraq on the map. I think having a president who not only knew that, but was willing to promote it and not be scared of being called an elitist for knowing his geography or for speaking another language. Well, I think that immigration is one of the major issues of this election. It is a complicated issue, but I feel that for many people it does boil down to race. This is the only issue where you see the Republican Party and big business not aligned. The business would like the immigrants, but most of the people don't want these people coming in. You hear they're Mexicans, they're bringing in their culture, which is somehow completely different from ours, even though, last time I checked, they're pretty much all Catholics. They seem to have, pretty conservative social values generally. I had one kid tell me once that he didn't want Mexicans coming into this country and bringing their culture of crime, drugs, and sex, and marriage only for sex. Where that comes from, I don't know, but it seems like it has to come from some kind of truly racist ideology to me. Of course, there are the major presidents who really seem to embody all the qualities that everyone likes. You look at FDR, or Lincoln, or Kennedy. These men were strong, they were resolute in their values, and they really did make some change for the better, and they were strong leaders. My political views have many different influences. I've read people I don't agree with, as well as just one source. I don't just read liberal news. I like to read articles from Foreign Affairs. It's very much free trade, uber capitalist thing. And I'm not sure that there's really anyone who would ever run for president that I would like to see be the president, because I think, as Kurt Vonnegut said, the one problem with our system is that anyone who really wants to be president is certifiably insane. It's an important thing, and it's important to choose who this person who's going to be running our country for 4 years is. But I also believe that there are 364 other days in the year when there's still issues that need to be solved, problems that need to be fixed, and that if you really want to work for change, you can't just say, oh, I voted this year, I voted for president. And I feel that if you ever want to really create a major change in the way you live your life and the way your community is, you have to act at a community level to put together community events.